So when I was little, obviously watching Saturday morning Kung Fu flicks, I always asked my parents about watching or training in Kung Fu. And when I was little, they took me to a Taekwondo place. Didn't want to do that. They took me to a karate place, nixed that. They also took me to gymnastics. Gymnastics I stuck with for a little bit, but you know, essentially, like I kind of knew what that Kung Fu was, that thing that I wanted to do. And since we couldn't find it at the time here in Dade County, so I really didn't get into martial arts until I got to college. Once I got to college, my first roommate was a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, straight from Korea. I trained with him for a full year, and then I had another friend in college who trained Muay Thai, and I started doing some just basic Muay Thai techniques with him, but always my heart was always into training Kung Fu. So once I left college, moved back home, came back and started making some real money on my own, the first thing I did once I got my first real paycheck was go looking for a martial arts school or a Kung Fu school that I can train at. At the time it was called Florida Kung Fu Academy, and they were my third location that I tried out in Broward. And at the time I was kind of like checking it out from the background. I kind of knew what the feeling was from most Kung Fu schools, and you know, it kind of looked the same when I was on the outside, but once I walked inside, the first person I met was Dossie. She gave me this huge introduction, and I loved it from like the start. I felt like I was walking into my living room, and it was an amazing experience. So after my 3-class trial, I immediately signed up and have been here ever since. That was back in '99 when I first started. Since then, during that trial, actually it was my first class with John, my first trial class with John, and he showed me the basics, and he said, "Oh, we got another fighter here." And I was just like, no, I don't want to fight. I came in here because I want to do the flying kicks and the jumping spinning kicks and stuff like that. I just want to do the forms. I didn't want to fight. And lo and behold, about a year and 2 months after I started, I was in my first fight. So yeah, I think he kind of tricked me into it.